other than the savings planner, what else sort of had an impact from that planning process?
So yeah, that was sort of more from my process going through that in the beginning before I actually met with Joel. I think one of the biggest things for me is that I had a decent amount of cash savings sitting in my bank, and sort of throughout this process, I realized how that's almost just standing still. Like I think that was the biggest moment for me. That and the stocks was just sort of my employee stock program. But the cash savings, that I've had cash sitting in my saving account, low interest saving account for years, and it's just been sitting there. And I think going through that process with Joel around when he did the financial modeling of leaving it in the bank and then moving it out to different investment channels, I think that was the biggest moment for me. All this time I've been sitting there, and it's just that cash has just been sitting there, not really doing anything. And now I've seen that, I feel like a bit, why wasn't I doing this 2 years ago, right? No matter how small or big that investment is, having a lump sum of money in your account, unless it's your safety net or, it's there for a particular reason, why not try to make money off that money rather than sitting in a low interest account? I think that was a big moment for me.
Yeah, and I think it's when you think about inflation as well on the money, that the cost of doing nothing, you're actually probably going a little bit backwards, given that interest rates are so low at the moment as well. So, but it's also a very common thing that when people go through this process, that they come to that realization, and you're always kicking yourself, wishing that you started 5 years ago or 10 years ago. But that's always the best time to start. But the second best time is now.